Reserve Commission to order. Ask that we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and have Commissioner Smith lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger. Here. Ferrera. Castro. Here. Devos.
Here.
Donahue. Here. Ford. Ross.
Here.
Dillon.
Here.
Bateman.
Here.
Kenyon.
Here.
Bizarre.
Here.
Flash. Lewis.
Here.
Molina. Power.
Here.
Sheffield.
Here.
Silva. Smith.
Here.
Stark. Taylor.
Here.
Vasquez.
Here.
Mackey.
All right, the first item of business is the approval of the minutes of the July 9th meeting. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes. Moved by Mr. Vasquez, second by Mr. Lewis. Are there any questions on the minutes? Corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. Under public comment, we have one individual that has signed up to speak this morning, Mr. Arthur Eichmann. Mr. Eichmann, please come to the podium.
All right.
The floor is yours.
Good morning. My name is Art Eichmann, resident here in Geneva for 42 years, up the block on Fargo Boulevard, 924 Fargo Boulevard. I'm here to speak about my favorite issue, and those that have heard me spoke about it, and I spoke to people all winter long and prior to that. Anyway, I'm here for that footbridge, the historic footbridge that we have in the Fabian Parkway. It's really puzzling as to, they took that bridge out of service. It's a footbridge. It doesn't carry vehicular traffic whatsoever. But they took it out of service back in October of last year. And why? Because one section that's over dry land sunk down 4 to 6 inches. And it could be repaired to a degree that would make that bridge useful. But the Forest Preserve have taken it on their own. They take it out of service, now causing the people to walk all the way around that back loop, which is idiotic. I mean, the bridge is a safe bridge. The only thing it wouldn't probably hold is two divisions of Marines walking in cadence, but there are none of that many around here. But anyway, I wrote a little bit because I do forget. I'm 86 years old, and I've been around the map a couple times. But anyway, this bridge was taken out of service last fall, and the Forest Preserve really has spent one heck of a lot of money and time where they're fixing the footbridge, or the fence at the edge of the footbridge on both ends, time and time again, because apparently there's vandalism. So now they've got it so much that it looks like Guantanamo. It really does. It's so ugly and disturbing with chains and locks. And all we wanted to do is walk across there. And in fact, I had my representative, Mr. Donahue, down there with us last October, and both he and I looked at it. And it wouldn't take much to jack up that thing, put some riprap underneath there to give it solidity, and so that we could walk. But no, you people, the Forest Preserve had decided, take the bridge out. No consensus for the population whatsoever. So anyway, it's disturbing because I walk it every day, walking our pet down there, and I see school buses coming down with kids to see the ducks and the geese and all that. We've taken that observation point away from them when we close that bridge. And it doesn't have to be closed. Fix it as... let's see, I want to read what I said because it sounded so good to me. First of all, I did call the Army Corps of Engineering to get an opinion on the safety of that bridge. I'm still awaiting their call. But it's my understanding that the Forest Preserve people do not have a civil engineer in your ranks to make that determination. And you should, because if the bridge is unsafe, then take the doggone thing out. but it's got 12 piers on it. Can you imagine the cost if they have to dig that down below water level? You'll be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to remove that bridge. And I would say that you could probably put that bridge back in service for about $1,500. And we've got the right people in this park and your forest preserve. They're knowledgeable enough to do it. We have the equipment to fix it. And if they want, I'll come down there with them. I worked 44 years on the railroad all over the United States, and I know bridges. And that bridge is safe for pedestrians. And as our dear President Ronald Reagan said to Gorbachev, take down this wall. And I say to you guys, take down the doggone fence so we can walk on that bridge again. And here's another thing, too. These dollars that are going to be spent to remove that bridge and place another one in there, I get fainty every time I look at my tax bill. Where the heck is all this money coming from? I mean, do you have some giant guy that's got loads of money, billionaire or something, that's going to pay for it? It's causing me a lot of problems, and I'm sure there's a lot of other seniors. So I ask your response, and hopefully you'll act responsibly and put this bridge back in service for pedestrians while you contemplate how to spend our money. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Eichmann.
All right.
We do not have an action item on that issue this morning, and that's an issue that we've been discussing at Planning and Utilization and will continue to utilize. I will make one comment. I don't think you could pick up the phone and talk to an engineer for less than $1,500 today. So if we could come up with a fix for $1,500, I think we'd unanimously support it. All right, let's move on to our business part of our agenda. First item is approval of the bills. Is there a motion to approve the bills? Moved by Mr. Fraz, second by Mr. Heyman. Any discussion on the bills? Pat, please call the roll.
Auger.
Yes.
Castro.
Yes.
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 Dillon.
Yes.
Heyman.
Yes.
Kane.
Yes.
Bauer.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Howard.
Yes.
Jeffco.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Taylor.
Yes, but I do have a question when we're done.
Pardon?
I do have a question when we're done. Yeah, I'm a yes.
All right, keep going.
Vasquez.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, the bills are approved. Ms. Taylor, you're out of order, but we'll indulge you this morning.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'll do this the next time. I did, when I was looking through the bills, I do have a question regarding the insurance payments of around, it was around $600,000, and there was two of them that were on there. So I was trying to get some information on that, if you wouldn't mind, as to the dollar amounts, when it happens. Is it yearly? What does it account for?
That is the employer's portion of all health and dental insurance for the entire fiscal year. We make that payment once a year to the county, and so that is the entire payment as opposed to that.
Okay, and I think in the information about it, it just says dental, so maybe,
It's how it pulled the information. There's
Right.
multiple line items, but it only pulls the first two, and that's just one of the limitations with the software, but every one of them is detailed on here.
okay, thank you.
All right, moving on to the intergovernmental portion of the agenda, we have 6 resolutions this morning. The first 4 are related, so we'll take them together. The first is Forest Preserve Resolution 2243, authorizing execution of an intergovernmental agreement with the State Tollway Authority, City of Elgin, and the Forest Preserve District. Next is 2244, a resolution authorizing execution of a conservation easement at the Fox River Country Day School property with the City of Elgin. The third is Resolution 2245, authorizing execution of an intergovernmental agreement between the Toll Highway Authority, the Forest Preserve District, for the replacement of the pedestrian bridge under the across the river under the tollway bridge. And the last is 2246, designating Fox River Country Day School site as an Illinois state nature preserve. I'll entertain a motion to approve those. Moved by Ms. Castro, second by Ms. Gillum. Any discussion on this? Christina?
Just big kudos to everyone. I mean, this is a gift that fell through into our lap, and I remember Mayor Captain asking us to acquire this land because they would hate for it to go into in the hands of commercial. And lo and behold, the Tollway Authority needed a small piece of land, and we'll be donating the rest. And the city of Elgin will be taking portion of the property with the buildings on it. So everyone's happy, everyone's excited. I talked to a bunch of residents who really were championing us to purchase it originally, and they're just so happy by this deal. I applaud the Forest Preserve and everybody else that worked on it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Mr. Lewis?
Just curious, that I-90 pedestrian bridge, how will that work there on the west side of, once it goes underneath?
The pedestrian bridge?
Yeah.
It'll just be put back underneath the vehicular bridge like it is now.
Right.
The
And then
reason
how
that-
does it intersect there? I mean, what's the termination plan?
We've got the Fox River Trail that's on the east side of the river. It'll connect
Right.
back into, and then on the west side, it connects into a trail along Airport Road there that goes into Voyager's Landing.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, any further discussion? Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger. Yes. Castro. Yes. Merrill.
Yes.
Donahue. Yes. Ford.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Haven.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Kazar.
Yes.
West. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Collins. Bethel.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Taylor.
Yes.
Vasquez.
Yes.
Warnke.
Yes.
Resolutions 2243 through 2246 are approved. The next resolution is 2247, a resolution authorizing the granting of a use permit and a license agreement for Lincolnwood Park with Dundee Township Park District. Is there a motion to approve that? Moved by Maggie Auger, second by Becky Gillum. This is a continuation of our agreement with Dundee Township Park District. We've got a good working relationship with them, and this is for improvement to the facilities that are currently in the park there. Any discussion? Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger.
Yes.
Castro.
Yes.
Bethel.
Yes.
Donahue. Yes. Ford.
Yes.
Ross. Gillum. Yes. Haven.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Kazar.
Yes.
Flash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Collins. Bethel.
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Taylor.
Yes.
Vasquez.
Yes.
Warnke.
Yes.
Resolution 2247 is approved. The final resolution this morning is 2248. It's a resolution authorizing an agreement with Campton Open Space for the removal of structures and buildings at the Meisner-Coron Forest Preserve.
I'll move it.
Moved by Ms. Wolnicki, second by Ms. Allen. Discussion? Barb?
Just a quick comment. If you look at all 6 of the resolutions on our agenda today, it's a perfect example of the Kane County Forest Preserve partnering with various other units of government, whether it's the cities, municipalities, or townships.
And this, our relationship with Campton is probably one of our first that we've been active in, and obviously they have a strong faith in open space, passing multiple referendums on their own. And these are structures that we were planning on removing that we would have had to pay the cost of. With their assistance, they're going to reuse the material, and they're going to significantly reduce our cost. So it's a win-win situation. All right, if there's no further discussion, Pat, please call the roll.
Yes.
Castro. Yes. Bethel.
Yes.
Donahue. Yes. Ford.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Haven.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Kazar.
Yes.
Flash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Collins.
Yes.
Bethel.
Yes.
Silva. Yes. Smith.
Yes.
Taylor.
Yes.
Vasquez.
Yes.
Warnke.
Yes.
Resolution 2248 is approved. Are there any comments of the commissioners this morning? Hearing none, I just have a couple announcements. One, the Finance Committee at the Forest Preserve District has had a couple meetings scheduled, and due to conflicts, we've had to reschedule. The meeting is now currently set for Monday, August 19th at 3 p.m. And then, second, I just want to remind everyone that this Saturday, August 17th at 10 a.m., we're having the ribbon cutting at the Big Rock Campground, and encourage everyone to be there. Weather's supposed to be nice, and that's a great facility. We had a little bit of a delay in the opening, given weather conditions this spring being so wet, but Laura, do you want to add anything to that?
Sure. We've got 3 minutes running, a lot of people in home, and just something early, and then staying for the free Connect Day. We've got food sponsored by Jules, Sugar Girls, and sponsors as well. It'll be a great day.
All right, what's the status? I know one of the campground is at the north end of the facility, and we opened bids and approved the contract for the construction of the trail that connects the campground to the south end of the preserve. What's the status of the construction on that right now?
I know there's going to be a boat trail.
Jerry, okay.
On the trail layout, but certainly Jerry can do better.
Real quick, the trail will begin after the grand opening. We don't want the construction to start tearing up the new part of the campground until after the opening, and then probably about 2 or 3 weeks the trail will be in after the opening.
Okay, that'll be a major
Yeah, it's about a
connection.
1.5 mile connection to connect the two, so it'll be a great trail, great hiking trail between the two facilities. So
Wonderful. Okay, so look forward to anyone that can make it, stop by. It'll be great to check out the improvements and the return on our investment. All right, Ms. Taylor? Second time you're out of order.
Yeah, right. Sorry. I will just tell you the address that's on here, depending on what devices you use for driving instructions, the address isn't necessarily going to show up in whatever device you have to give you directions. It's literally right off of Route 30. If you know where the Aurora Airport is, it's pretty close to the Aurora Airport. If anybody's got questions, most of you have my phone number. You're more than welcome to text me, and I'll help give you some directions to get there, along with anybody in the Forest Reserve. It's literally, we'll say at the most 10 minutes off of Route 47, so it's not that far.
See how lucky we are.
Right.
And then, but for TR's purposes, it's at least an hour or two, right, TR?
Oh, you have to pick me up, Melissa.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to place on file the department reports. Moved by Ms. Castro, second by Mr. Vasquez. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, a motion to adjourn. Moved by Mr. Kenyon, second by Mr. Heyman. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned until September 10th.